Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation with the United States of the world, and we are an emerging nation. We've been around about 5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations, and we're now expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and value of our currency, and that'll benefit all our citizens because all our citizens have our currency. We give it to them every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, no obligation. You just need to come along, register, prove you're a real person, and that's all there is to it. We're also a non-separatist community. That means we don't separate people into groups based on where they come from, what they look like, what gender they are, or anything else. We see everybody simply as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, but all individually unique. And so having something unique to offer our community, and therefore of equal value to every other member of our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that ideology. But we will have a little prayer before that, very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life, lasting inner peace and joy that is always there with you, not the peaks and troughs of pleasure that come with paying off your credit cards and this sort of thing, but an ever new joy that is always there in the background for you. It's what everybody in life seeks. Many people don't know what's missing from their life. They know there's something missing. They might have loads of money and bought all the things that they think they could ever want. They've got relationships that seem to be okay. They've got power, but there's something missing and they don't know what it is. And it is that inner peace and joy, and you can't buy it. You can only get it through loving service to other people. And the great thing about loving service to other people is it attracts into your life everything else that you want and need. So as you go about helping people, you'll find that all the things that you've ever wanted and needed will be attracted. They'll be flowing into you rather than you having to chase after them. Okay, so let's welcome you, whether you are here live or watching the recording. A lot of people watch the recordings because 7 p.m. London time isn't convenient for everyone. So we have all of these sessions recorded and you can go back through them. They're all in Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Only the last couple of years in Twitch. So if you want to go back 5 years, you're probably better off in YouTube or Facebook. Okay. With that said, let's welcome you, as I say, whether you're watching live or watching the recording. You are equally valued. The great thing about being here live, of course, is if you have a question, you can pop it into the comments and we'll do our best to answer it for you. I see we've got 1 or 2 people in. We've got Peter from the Cameroon in Africa. We've got Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA, David from South Africa, Ali from Pakistan, Maureen from London in England, Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland, and Richard from Devon in England. So welcome to you all, and let's get started right away with that little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation, we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, We got Nanki up in from Nigeria as well, just arrived. Right. We're back on track with development. Vishal is working on the ShareHope program, and Devyani is working on the Success Blueprint. Devyani, bless her soul, she also gets dragged into other things. She had quite a long discussion with the Fun Miracles team, who are building the Fun Miracles game side of the website. Once that is completed, we'll need to build the back end for the prize money and the that sort of thing. But she's been dealing with Fun Miracles, and she also was there to assist Vishal with some queries, and she had a discussion with me as well regarding the way the matrix works in the Success Blueprint. So it's all happening, but it all takes time. I've been chasing up the people that are delivering the traffic. I'm not happy with what the results we're getting from that for the cash cow members. There aren't that many of them, but we need to look after them, and it's not really done what it should do in January, and so I'm going to step up things in February, and if the people that are sending the traffic now don't buck up, we'll be changing them to somebody else. We also have, or I say we, yes, I suppose it is we. I've been a member of PLS since it started back in 2011. It's not something I've promoted because although it's useful, it really is designed for, in the most part, in the past, it's been designed for people to build out funnels and things for their downline. And I've never got to grips with that. I have used it to build a list, and I use it to send messages as an autoresponder. But it's not something I've normally promoted. They do have a program. I think you can do it free actually, and build a list. But most people that get involved, they pay $7. It's a $7 one time, and then they can promote that program, and everybody that joins, I think they get $6 from it. And I mean, I get commissions that come in from it now and again because I've got something out there somewhere about it. So, but they have just recently linked up with AI, and I don't know how much you know about AI. You know, there's a lot of people giving lots of different ideas about what it is and how wonderful it is, or how dangerous or how bad it is. My opinion of it is just plagiarism, really. The AI does not have any creative ability. It only takes things that are already there and puts them together. So there's no new ideas that are going to come from AI, certainly as it is at the moment and for the foreseeable future. Creativity is within the scope of mankind, and I don't see that changing. It's useful and it's handy and it can do a lot of good things, and there is no doubt that we will be using it, and I've been investigating the use of it for our website, in putting together something that will help you to refer people, because once they get to the website, there will be a system there that will talk people through everything and answer all their questions. And that is something that AI can do very, very well, probably better than you or I could do it, because if you feed it all the information, it'll answer the question based on the information that you've given it. And you don't have to remember everything, because it's remembered by the AI system. They have all that information, they can access it, and they can pull it out when they need it. And it's very good for that sort of thing. But once again, it's not creative. It doesn't develop anything. All it does is it takes information that it can access, and it can put that out in different ways. I know it can create images and things like that, but once again, there's nothing unique in the way it creates. Well, in the way it creates, perhaps there is, but it's not. It's only taking things that are already available and modifying them. So I can't see it being a problem, and I can't see it being as wonderful as people think it is at the moment. Now, it is constantly developing and it will get better, but certainly to use it in the way that I've just talked about would be beneficial to us, and I am actively exploring that at the moment. And it will be something that we will use, because it's not going away. And it's only going to be used more and more and more. And if you don't use it, you're going to get left behind, really. Similarly, with crypto, crypto is there. You know, some people choose to ignore it. Oh, I'm not interested in crypto. But it is ever increasingly being used, and there's more and more access to it. And in fact, the use of crypto was demonstrated really just recently when Vibe launched. And they had all the traditional things, the merchant services and things, and boom, they weren't working. You know, okay, a few people managed to pay with a debit or card or a credit card, but for the most part, they weren't working because it involved the banks and the merchant systems that get touchy when there's a lot of activity and they're not used to seeing it and everything. But the crypto side was working as smooth as anything. And if you were using crypto, it was fast, it was less expensive, and it was what crypto is designed to do, to just be a way of paying for things. Using cryptocurrency, using something that isn't a dollar and has to go through the banking system. So crypto is here to stay, and so is AI. So we're already using crypto. People come and join us, and we are in a position where we are based around crypto in the way that we do have facilities for debit and credit card purchases, but essentially we are based in crypto, because it's all done with our own currency, and our fixed rate for converting that back into a stable coin, which is the Tether USDT, that can be pretty much readily used in anywhere around the world. And so it eliminates the problem of sending checks or doing bank transfers to people and this sort of thing, which is slow, expensive, and fraught with difficulties as well. Whereas crypto, it's so smooth and easy. And I believe that the AI progress that's been made can help us develop things. Once again, they're not. It's not creative. It's not going to be able to bring new ideas, but it can take lots of ideas that are already around and bring them all together and help us in that way. And particularly with information, if we tell the AI system everything about what we are and why we exist and how it all works, it can answer any question that crops up, and it'll give the right answer based on the information that we feed into it. And so there's no likelihood of error, misinformation, and this sort of thing when you are bringing people to the site. Now, I started talking about PLS, and they have linked up with an AI organization. I can't remember what it's called, but they have put together a very good system which is linked to PLS, and they're working in conjunction. And it's not too expensive. It's but we don't know yet what kind of results we're going to get. The to participate, you've got to be a member of PLS. Now they have two levels. They've got a silver level and a gold level. And I'm not sure if you can be a silver level and buy a package in the AI thing, which you buy separately. But it makes sales in PLS, and it's a very, very good system, you know, very powerful, or it seems to be very powerful. We can only judge when we get the results. So what I've done is I have bought one of these packages. They range from $100, excuse me, up to $1,000. I think there's about five of them. You know, it's probably $100, $200, $500, $800, and $1,000, something like that. So we bought one, and we'll be looking at it and seeing just how effective it is, and then we can share that information with you. And if it's profitable, then it makes sense for everybody to get involved in it, doesn't it? If it makes a profit. But we'll wait and see. But I will keep you informed. But it runs this system for, I think, just 10 days, and it's the first group of people today, and we're one of the group. And I think it starts in 3 days, and then it'll run for 8 or 10 days, and we'll see what happens with it. But it should be interesting to see how that AI is working. But if you're interested in it yourself, as I say, I think, well, you have to be a member of PLS, a paid member, but I'm not sure whether you can do it with the silver membership, which is probably about $30 a month, or you have to be gold, which is around about $50. I can't remember how much I pay. I think it's about $50 a month. And then you would have to buy your AI package, whether it's $100 or $1,000 or anything in between. And of course, if you pay more, you get more leads. But they do, they go out and get the leads for you, and they talk to them, and they send them messages, text messages, and they even phone them up. And so it'll be interesting to see what happens. Okay. So that's why, if you saw the schedule and it, you know, what do you think about AI, or what do you know about AI? And that's how that came up. Right, let's have a look. I'm trying to think where we were up to. I think we saw Richard. Did we see Nankiep? I don't know. I think we did. We saw Nankiep because I remember seeing Deborah saying amen. Okay. So welcome to Ali, Riaz Ali. My WeShare account inactive. Why? Put in a support ticket. I don't know no reason why it should be inactive. If you've logged in. If you're not logged in, then yeah, that's why it's inactive. Steve Bryant in from Canterbury in England. Sunday from Nigeria. Norman from Doncaster in England. Derek from West Palm Beach, Florida. Doug from Alberta in Canada. Sunday says, let me put my glasses on so I can read these, because we got some people. Sunday, I can't wait to have my money back. We share abundance. Yeah, okay. Nankiep Petong, please. Now that the PIP program in Golden Tech Consulting is closed and I have more than 4,000 there, does it mean that I will lose that money? I've no idea. You're going to have to wait and see what they come up with. I think the good thing about Golden Tech is the lady that's heading it up is honest, and she'll do whatever she can to help everybody. More than that, I can't tell you, because I don't know anything that that they, you know, any more than you do. We've got Kingsley in from Manchester in England, Werner from South Africa, David from South Africa. I use AI for creating scripts if I am creating a video about We Share Abundance, or for banners and descriptions. Yeah, it has lots of uses. I'm not saying it doesn't have uses. I'm just saying that it only brings information that is already there together. It doesn't actually create anything new. We got Ron in from Amsterdam in Holland. We've got Ali saying, I am Ali from Pakistan. Yeah, Allah bless you always, and you live. Okay, thank you. You should log in daily, at least 1 month. You will be active automatic. Yeah, if you log in half the available days in a month, your account will be active. It's as simple as that. If you've logged in, I mean, we're nearly at the end of January now, but if you've logged in 16 days in January, your account will be active. If you've not logged in 16 days, then it won't, unless you logged in 16 days in December, because it counts for the current month and for the next month. So if you log in 16 days this month, it'll make you active this month and next month. But if you stop logging in next month, you won't be active in March. You've got to keep just logging in. And why wouldn't you want to log in? That's how we distribute the currency to you. So you're active and you can get to the elite level. You can get to those random withdrawals. And ideally, you want to be involved in the ShareHub program. But that is optional. Everything is optional. You don't have to log in, but if you don't log in, your account won't be active. It's all up to you. Okay. Right. So that pretty much covered it. Oh no. Ram, who's doing the that recruitment tool that we're building, has asked me to do something, and I don't understand what I'm supposed to do, but I didn't have time to look at it properly today. And I've been getting messages from Meta saying that I need to do something. So tomorrow I'll be sorting that out and finding out exactly what it is and why. Megan's been trying to get hold of me, but we're missing one another from Vibe. So I don't know what she wants, but we will connect sooner or later. She's very busy, and of course with the time difference, there's a 6-hour time difference. So it's not easy for us to connect because when she's not busy, I am, you know. So there we are. But everything in Vibe is a little bit stalled at the moment because of their payment problems, largely with the debit and credit cards. Like I say, you know, that's the old system, and it's always been a pain. And they're finding out that it is a pain now. And that is why we've tried to steer away from it as much as possible and give more options and get people involved in cryptocurrency. It is the future. It is the way forward. Okay. I've not heard from Mo. I've sent him messages and not heard, so I don't know whether he's away or ill or what. But we'll hear from him sooner or later. He's working on the bringing the site up to a more presentable standard. Okay, we have some numbers. We got an increase of 58 in the 777 plan in the last 24 hours to 33,646. Just 3 people added to our registered members in the last 24 hours to 51,111. 17 increase in our active members to 3,345. 5 increase in the paid members of the ShareHope plan to 591. And remarkably, we had a new email verified member in Multiply Weezer. We had a new member or a member that hadn't bought advertising before buying advertising. And from the login reward, we got quite a lot. I got it down as just $1, but it isn't $1. It's $6. It's gone up to $10,680.78, and that could be also not just login reward. It could be a commission from a spend or something like that. The login rewards are usually just under $1 a day, but sometimes they can be more. It's all to do with the revenue share. Okay, so that's your numbers. Have we got any questions and things that we need to answer? Let me just put in papers away so they don't get lost. Right, okay. We've got another question here, I think. We got Ramachandra in from Watford in England. And we've got David asking a question or something. It is unfortunate that many people ignore cryptocurrency. The next thing they will be paying money to learn about the same thing they should have learned and used. Yeah, I'm not sure they need to pay money to learn about it. There's loads and loads of information, totally free on the internet, particularly on YouTube videos and all sorts, explaining every aspect of it. If they want to learn about it, they can go there. But how much do you need to know about cryptocurrency? You don't need to know an awful lot. you need to know that there are different coins that you can buy and use. You really only need to know about the top coins, or if you're involved in a program that has its own currency like ours, you need to know about that currency as well. You need to understand that there are stable coins where basically you can't win or lose on the violent fluctuations in the value of cryptocurrency. They're linked to the dollar, and so give or take a few cents, they're always worth $1. And you need to know how to get a wallet, which is just like opening a bank account, only it's easier, less hassle, and how to receive and send it. It's actually easier than using a bank account, and many of the wallets now offer you a debit or a credit card to use your currency. I know I have Nexo is the account that I primarily use, and you can get a you don't have to jump through hoops or anything to get it. You can get a Nexo card, and then you can set it as either a credit card or a debit card, and just use it. And it's a really easy and simple system. There are difficulties sometimes in different countries where some, they all have different rules about what can be done and what can't be done, and so some of the exchanges, I know, I'm pretty sure Nexo isn't available in the United States, but I don't know where it is available. I think it's probably available throughout Europe. I don't know. It's certainly available in the UK. I've no idea whether it's available in African countries and places like that. But every country has some form of wallet or address where you can open an account and move cryptocurrency about and spend it. So there's not really that much to learn unless you want to be an investor or something, and that's like anything else. If you want to trade Forex, then you need to know all about it. But if you want to spend dollars or pounds, all you need to know is, I've got it either in paper money or I've got a card that I can pay with, and that's it. That's all you really need to know, and that's the same with crypto. Okay. Done the numbers, told you what's happening with development. Let's give some money away. Okay. So we'll do a screen share for, let me just check I've got it there. I have screen share for random.org. Share screen, window, random.org. Better put these on again before I make a mistake. I put the numbers in here already. The numbers on the spreadsheet run from 2 to 2,696. You can see it's going up. More people are getting active. So that's a good sign. So 2 to 2696. And when we click generate, random.org will pick a number. It could be 2, could be 2696, could be any number in between. So let's see what it pulls out. 1227. I'm going to pop that in the spreadsheet, which we will do a screen share with in a minute. 1227. And we'll click it again for the second one, 1508. And here we go, 1508 in the spreadsheet. So we can stop sharing there. And now we can go to the spreadsheet. And here we go. And there's the spreadsheet. And you can see there's the numbers. 1227 and 1508 were the numbers that we picked. So we're going to look for 1227. Too far back the other way. 1227, there we go. And this is going to be an $80 payout. And that's a good name, isn't it? Fig. Okay, let's go back up to the top. And we put that in there. Paste it in. And that'll be $80 because it's $40 for being an active elite, $20 for being in the 777, and $20 for being in Poverty Crusher. The big ones, of course, are the Share Hope and the Easy Team Builder. Share Hope, you get another $40, and the Easy Team Builder, you get $30. So it missed out on the two big ones, but he's got a couple of them, so that's okay. 1508. Let's have a look for 1508. And this will be a $60 one. $60 because he's not in the Poverty Crusher. So there we go. So those are the people getting the random withdrawals today. Fig and You Hope are the members, and then if the sponsors are also in the list, they're going to get a match. Toby C is going to get $80, and Eo Gaddy is going to get $60. So there we go. Let me save that, and we can stop sharing, and I can come back here, and I can take my glasses off. Okay. So there we are. We're done and dusted for today. Been a good day. My projections for Vibe are looking healthy because I based it on a 10% take up, and it looks like we're getting closer to 20% actually. So I've revised it to 15%, and I think it'll. I think the people that are already in, when you've got your timestamp, or you were in before they provided the affiliate links. I'm not quite sure how they're going to sort the people out that were in before they provided the affiliate links. I think it's going to be based on the number of referrals that you've brought in, where you'll go in the matrix. And that seems pretty fair to me. It means that we'll be certainly get a good position there. And I say we because it is we, because whatever comes in through the Frami account goes into the ShareHub treasury and helps sustain us and expand us. And if we get a good position, of course, it means we're going to make more money than if we get a lower position. So hopefully we'll get a high position in the matrix, and we should do quite well out of it. And I think if you continue to refer people now, when they come to place the matrix positions, you can still improve the position that you perhaps would have got. Now I'm only telling you this from what I've understood from various bits and pieces I've picked up. It's nothing that I know of that has been officially announced about that. But it is my belief that that is how they're going to do it for the people that were in before the affiliate links were available. I think the affiliate links became available on the 10th of January. So if you were in before the 10th of January, you want to get as many people in as you can, because you'll be higher up the matrix and you'll make more money day one. The people that came in after that, I know they are time stamped, and they'll be placed based on that time stamp, regardless of the number of people that they've referred. So, of course, if they don't take up the option to lock in the position in the matrix, well, they're going to miss out, aren't they? But if they take up that option, even if they've not referred anybody, I think people that are in now, or even joining today, I think they're going to see around about $500 a month starting income, and it should, in theory, grow over time. And if you've not referred anybody, it can grow to as much as 1,815, I think, dollars is the maximum you can make without having referred anybody. But I think it's going to start out for most people at approaching, if not hitting, $500 a month. Won't all be profit, because you have to buy one of their packs. But when you get involved through our success blueprint, then it will all be profit, because you can very, very quickly have your product paid for from that activity in the blueprint. And not only that, but it'll also be automatically building you like a pre-build for your downline, because you come in and as you're putting people in there, they're going through the system, and they'll follow you into Vibe, and it will be very, very powerful for you. Okay, so that's it. I think there's no more questions, just people congratulating the people that got the withdrawals today. And so I'll be here same time, same place tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook. Until then, share love and abundance, go the extra mile, get out there and be of loving service to others, whether it's helping them in Vibe, or helping them in We Share Abundance, or helping them do their shopping or cross the road, or whatever it may be. Just do it, okay? Your life will change for the better. And I'll see you tomorrow. As always, I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator.